Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're delving into a topic that affects many of us, loneliness. But fear not, because we're not just going to talk about the struggles, we're also going to explore the science behind loneliness, and most importantly, how to overcome it. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So let's start. Loneliness is more than just the idea of being alone. It's like a big feeling that involves not just the physical part of being by ourselves, but also how we feel inside and how we think about things. Think of it as a puzzle with lots of pieces. When we talk about loneliness, it's not just about not having people around. It's also about stress. Stress is when you feel worried or not so good. Loneliness can make our bodies not work as well, kind of like making our immune system, which helps us stay healthy, not as strong. So it's not just about how we feel, it's also about how our bodies are doing. But wait, there's more. Loneliness can mess with our minds too. Our minds are like supercomputers that help us think and remember things. When we feel lonely for a long time, it can make our brains not work as well. It's like the brain gets a bit tired. So loneliness is not just about our feelings or our bodies, it's also about our minds. Imagine all these things, feelings, bodies, and minds, as different parts of a big picture. Understanding loneliness means going beyond just saying, "I feel lonely." It's like looking at the whole picture, how we feel, how our bodies are doing, and how our minds are working. When we know the science behind loneliness, we can really get what people are going through. It's not just about understanding, but also doing things to make real connections with others. That's like putting all the pieces of the puzzle together so everyone can feel happy and healthy. Biological impact of loneliness. When we experience loneliness, our body goes into a bit of a stress mode. It's like a chain reaction. Loneliness triggers the release of hormones, especially cortisol. Now, cortisol is a helpful hormone in small amounts, but when loneliness becomes chronic, and cortisol is constantly in play, it can take a toll on our health. It's akin to our body sending out an alarm, signaling that something is amiss. This ongoing stress can leave us feeling not just emotionally strained, but physically stressed out and fatigued. Imagine it as if our body is trying to say, "Hey, I need more than just solitude." Psychological impact of loneliness. Loneliness doesn't just stop at our body, it also plays tricks on our mind. It can lead us down a path of negative thoughts, making us believe that nobody cares about us or that we're not worthy. Our perception of how we interact with others can become a bit distorted. It's like wearing glasses that make everything look a bit gloomier than it really is. Loneliness can create a mental fog, making it harder to see the positive aspects of our social interactions. Understanding the combination of these biological and psychological effects is the crucial first step in dealing with loneliness. It's more than just being in the presence of people. It's about recognizing the intricate interplay between our body and mind. Addressing loneliness means going beyond superficial socializing and actively working towards connections that hold significance for us. Picture it as discovering friends or companions who resonate with us on a deeper level. It's not merely about having company for the sake of it. It's about establishing connections that genuinely fulfill our emotional needs. Whether it's having someone to talk to during tough times or sharing the joy of life's victories, these connections act as the antidote to the stress and negativity that loneliness can bring. So, tackling loneliness involves seeking meaningful connections that contribute positively to our overall well-being. Practical strategies to overcome loneliness. Now let's get to the good part. How to overcome loneliness. I've gotten practical strategies backed by both science and logic. Cultivate quality connections. Instead of chasing a large number of acquaintances, focus on deepening relationships with the people who truly matter to you. Building meaningful connections with others who share your values can go a long way in combating loneliness. Engage in hobbies. Pursue activities that you're passionate about. This not only allows you to enjoy what you love, but also creates opportunities to meet like-minded individuals who share your interests. Shared hobbies can be a great foundation for forming connections. Volunteer. Helping others not only makes a positive impact on the community, but also fosters a sense of belonging. Volunteering connects you with people who share a common goal, providing a chance to build relationships while contributing to a cause you care about. Limit social media. While social media can help us stay connected, excessive use can contribute to feelings of isolation. Set boundaries on the time you spend online and focus on real-life interactions. Quality face-to-face conversations often have a more significant impact on reducing loneliness. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques such as meditation can be effective in managing stress and enhancing self-awareness. Taking time for self-reflection and being present in the moment can positively influence your mental well-being and help counter feelings of loneliness. Seek professional help. If loneliness becomes overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek support from professionals. Therapists or support groups can provide a safe space to express your feelings and gain valuable insights into overcoming loneliness. It's a proactive step towards improving your emotional well-being. Loneliness is something that everyone feels at some point in their lives. It's a universal experience, but the good news is that we have the power to overcome it. By understanding loneliness and using effective strategies, we can turn it into an opportunity for growth and connection. It's crucial to recognize that overcoming loneliness goes beyond simply being in the presence of others. It's about creating authentic connections that go deep and nourish our inner selves. Think of it as not just having company, but having meaningful relationships that bring joy and fulfillment. When we talk about forming genuine connections, it's about finding people who understand and appreciate us for who we are. It's about sharing our thoughts, feelings, and experiences with others who truly care. These connections act as a source of nourishment for our soul, providing a sense of belonging and support. In the journey to overcome loneliness, knowledge becomes a powerful tool. Understanding that loneliness is a common human experience helps us realize that we're not alone in feeling this way. Armed with this knowledge, we can approach loneliness with a sense of empathy for ourselves and others. The strategies to combat loneliness are like tools in our toolkit. Engaging in activities we're passionate about, volunteering, limiting social media, practicing mindfulness, and seeking professional help are ways we can actively work towards building connections and enhancing our well-being. So let's remember that overcoming loneliness is not just a destination, but a process. It's about taking intentional steps, embracing opportunities to connect, and cultivating relationships that bring warmth to our lives. Armed with the right knowledge and strategies, we can transform loneliness into a catalyst for building a more connected and fulfilling life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who might benefit. Let's create a community where no one feels alone. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.